Sairam students, welcome back. Today we are going to learn history, 4th chapter, the Vedic civilization part 2. But before, let's take a short recap of the previous session. In it we have learned about the Vedic civilization, the Vedic literature. In Vedic literature, we had learned Rig Veda Samhita, Yajur Veda Samhita, Samaveda Samhita, Atharva Veda Samhita, Brahmana texts, Aranyakas, and Upanishads. And today we are going to learn family system, day-to-day life. Okay. Joint family system was prevalent in the Vedic period. Joint family system means where the family stays together as grandparents, means grandmother, grandfather, then father, mother, their children, then brother, his wife, their children, then cousin brother, their children. In this way, the whole family stays together. That family is known as joint family system. Now students, this means joint family system was common in the Vedic period. Okay. Now the next, the Grihapati was the head of the family, a man responsible for the family. Griha means house, means the chief of the house is known as Grihapati. Means the head of the family was known as the Grihapati. It means a man responsible for the family. Okay. Yes, students, the next point. His family included his old parents, wife and children, and also the families of the children, the younger brothers and their families. Means as I told you, in the joint family, all stay together in the same way. Here, they all stay together. Next point is, this family system was patriarchal. This means students, all paternal relation used to stay together. Now the next point. In the initial period, there are references to women scholars such as Lopamudra, Gargi and Maitri in Vedic literature. This means students, at the beginning of the period in Vedic civilization, there are reference to female philosophers such as Lopamudra, Gargi and Maitri according to the Vedic literature. Now the next point. Slowly the restrictions on women went on increasing and their position in the family and society became secondary. This means students, slowly the limitations of females went on increasing and the first place was given to men and the second place was given to women. Okay. Now the next point. The houses during the Vedic period were earthen or wattle and daub constructions. This means during the Vedic period, the houses were constructed with earthen or wattle and daub. Okay. Now the next. Wattle means woven lattice of wooden strips which is daubed with clay mixed with cow dung. Means students, wattle means structure made of strips of wood which is plastered with clay, mud mixed with cow dung. Okay. So a house was called griha or shala. Okay. Next point. The diet of the people mainly consisted of cereals like wheat, barley and rice. So this means wheat, barley, rice are the cereals which were mainly consisted in the diet of the people. Now the next one is, from this they made different preparation. Means they made different preparation of cereals. Okay. Next point. Words like yava, godhum, virhi, etc. can be found in the Vedic literature. This means, students, in the Vedic literature we found the words like yava, godhum, virhi, etc. Yava means barley. Barley means jaw. Godhum means wheat, means gehu. Virhi means rice, means chawal. Students, this is the picture of houses in the Vedic period. You can see the picture of the houses. Yes, how are they? They are built or constructed with earthens and wattle and dab. See, you can see the houses. Okay. The roof is made of hay. Next point. The Vedic people relished milk, yogurt, ghee, butter, honey. Black gram means udid, lentil, masoor, sesame and meat were also a part of their diet. Means students, the Vedic people liked milk, yogurt, ghee, butter, honey, black gram, then lentil, sesame and meat were also a part of their diet. Okay. Now the next. People in the Vedic period used cotton and woolen garments. Means in the Vedic period people used cotton and woolen garments. They also used valkals or clothes made from bark of trees. Yes, from the bark of the tree, clothes were made which were used by the peoples in the Vedic period. Very good. So students, similarly, animal skins were also used as clothing. Even animal skins were used as clothing. Next, men and women used ornaments of gold, flower garlands, strings made of beads, etc. This means, students, ornaments of gold, then flower garland, strings made of beads, etc. were used by men and women. Next, a kind of pendant called Nishka seems to have been popular. It was also used as a currency. This means, students, Nishka was a kind of pendant which have been popular and was also used as a currency. Next point. Singing, playing musical instruments, dance, board games, chariot race and hunting were the means of recreation. Now students, recreation means activity for their enjoyment where singing, playing, musical instrument, dance, board games, chariot race, and hunting. Okay. Their main musical instruments were veena, shattantu, cymbals, and the conch. Means cymbals and the conch, veena, shattantu were their main musical instruments. Okay. Now the next, percussion instruments like dambru and mridanga were also used. Now, musical instruments played by striking with hands or sticks like dambru and mridanga were also used. Now, this is the picture of Vedic musical instruments. Now, I will tell you the instruments, names of the instruments. This is mridanga, conches, cymbal, dambru, veena. Okay. So students, what we have learned today? Family system, then day-to-day life. Very good. Now we are going to do a small activity. State true or false. You are going to just tick the right answer. First question. The Grihapati was the head of the family, a man responsible for the family. True or false? Yes, A. True. Next, a house was called Godhum. A. True. B. False. What will be the answer? Yes, B. False. Next, third one, singing, playing musical instruments, dance, board games, chariot race, and hunting were the means of recreation. A. True. B. False. What is the answer? Yes, A. True. So students, that's all for today, and we will meet in the next period of history. Till then, Sai Ram. Thank you.